This video shows you how MagpieBridge allows the user to have more control over the analysis. At first, the analysis writer adds an analysis to the Magpie server. When the user opens a project in the client sends initialized request to the Magpie server. When the Magpie server receives this request, it creates and starts a local HTTP server which runs exactly in the same process as the Magpie server. It handles the communication with the default web browser installed in the user's machine. Once the HTTP server is started, the Magpie server requests the default web browser to open an HTML page. Afterwards, the Magpie server notifies the client with the initialized message. This HTTP page displayed in the default web browser displays all configuration options and actions allowed by the analysis which has been added to the Magpie server. The user can configure the analysis in the web browser and submit the configuration back to the Magpie server in an HTTP post request. The Magpie server receives the request and set up analysis configuration with the parameters in the request. Afterwards, the user can also perform actions in the web browser, such as asking the Magpie server to run the analysis. This action is again encoded in an HTTP request. The Magpie server will run the analysis when it receives such request. When the analysis is finished, the Magpie server consumes the analysis results by converting them to the ASP diagnostics. Afterwards, the Magpie server will send these diagnostics in the Publish Diagnostics notification. These diagnostics will then be displayed in the client to the user.